All right, everyone can hear me, yeah? Oh, good stuff. Right, so hello, I am the thebpg13, also known as Viper. With me I have
Ну
Cullen.
что же, вот мы и переходим к
So this is GripShift. However, we
гоночкам
have a
под
special
названием
content
GripShift.
during this run. So this run's about 10 minutes long. It's going to be very quick. However, we have a special gift to give away during this. So for every $5 you guys donate, you'll get entered into a raffle to win this. And yeah, best of luck to whoever gets it. It's Taxi 3. It's a French film with a German version as well.
Yeah.
And
there's only French and German language in the DVD though. And
yes,
it's sealed
as well.
Yeah, it's sealed and everything.
Just to point something out, that's going to be signed by Planks Needle. I've had the word on their behalf about this, and also there's a chance to win an ESA scarf with it. Ooh. Also, every time $5 comes in, if you guys want to do it in the chat, and also
Нам пока что говорят, что за каждые $5 можно вот выиграть такой приз, который держит комментатор. Так, ну и время началось. Что же это за GripShift? Это вот такие вот небольшие гоночки, довольно простые. И, ух ты, началось с того, что мы улетели сразу с трека. Этого произойти было не должно. Здесь нет как таковых границ, поэтому мы просто можем перепрыгнуть сначала сразу на финиш. В отличие, например, в той же трекмании, где нужно пройти по всем чекпоинтам, здесь просто нужно коснуться финиша, и гонка будет пройдена. Параллельно, понятное дело, можно собирать вот такие звездочки. На каждом уровне их какое-то различное количество. Синие — это у нас такие бутылочки. Это нитро, который, понятное дело, дает нам ускорение. Еще один выход с трассы и прямиком на финиш.
The whole idea of us is we're just going to try and get to the end of every stage as fast as possible. We're not going to worry about having, like, you know, collecting everything. There's not going to be any like collector things. But in every stage, you can already see on the screen that we have stars that we can collect. We don't have to collect these unless you want to go for 100% in the levels. And there is also a GripShift token as well that is hidden in every level. How you get to it is completely up to you.
Ну, также стоит рассказать, что, как мы уже видели по первым секундам, если мы падаем за трек, это нужно начинать всю гонку сначала.
It's worth knowing as well, so the record for this is currently set at, I think it's like 6 minutes and 34 seconds.
Да, интересно, что можно пропустить вообще почти все.
First thing is the guy that has the record for this. I can't remember the runner's name, so I do apologize if he's watching.
Это, в принципе, справедливо. Если хочешь собирать звезды, иди, езжай собирать звезды. Хочешь побыстрее, ну вот, пожалуйста. Вот тебе поворот, используй. Только не улети за карту. Просто минус 90% времени на треке. There's probably like 3 minutes of load times in it, so like what, nearly half the run is just load time. It's just pretty ridiculous. But yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have never seen this game before. And you wouldn't. Чекпоинты все-таки есть на некоторых уровнях.
Probably like 7 or 8, if that. I don't know. Might have been a bit older. Hang on, wait, 2005. How old are we? I don't know. Can't remember. Logic, 8, 9 years old, I guess. Something like that. Roughly when it came out. Also, we're supposed to do a loop here.
Ну, и тут такая вот штуковина, которой нужно прокатиться на полной скорости. Мы, понятное дело, ее просто перепрыгиваем, потому что она здоровая. Зачем что-то делать медленнее, если это можно сделать быстрее?
But the later levels are extremely tough. So we won't really have many tough ones in this, if anything. But like one of them, I think is called like Temple of Doom. I'd never finished it up until like I think yesterday or the day before. And they really do. And when I say they get difficult, they really do.
Тут сейчас было два финиша. Один такой находился на дороге, второй до которого быстрее добираться, но сложнее, он висел вот так вот в воздухе. То есть
Yeah, for
нужно
some
было
of these skips it shows that
осторожно прыгнуть,
game
чтобы
design is
сэкономить
not
время.
anything.
Exactly.
Just look at that, like.
Like, yeah, you can just jump down there like that. Like, we just skipped, I don't know, like 80-90% of the stage, just like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Also, if you've got any donations, feel free to go for it.
Absolutely. We got some rolling in right now. We have $40.01 from E-Link. Had a great time at ESA. Thanks for having me and making my first marathon experience so great.
Прилетел донат на
Game over
$40
us
и
together.
1 цент.
And we also got $5 from Rastats.
Choo-choo.
I need a taxi-free DVD so bad. Cousin and Viper are back for an amazing run. Pog. Thank you so much for those lovely donations.
Indeed, thank you very much.
Talking about Taxi 3, believe it or not, but Sylvester Stallone is in that movie. He does a cameo of like 2 minutes.
Здесь у нас добавляются уже
So,
такие
yeah.
движущиеся платформы.
Yeah,
Если не поймать тайминг, они разойдутся в стороны, и мы улетим в пропасть.
Just so people have an idea of what they're entering here.
Yeah, so it's in the south of France, and there is a taxi driver who's partnering with a French cop, and they are trying to take down the Santa Claus gang, basically, because all the bad guys are these guys in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
And
right.
yeah, they are dealing whatever it is, I don't know, like thirsting stuff, but yeah, not that important. Like you just and yeah, his taxi is like a customized Peugeot 406, and it has like madness gadgets and etc. And it can go really fast.
I gotta say as well, like how fast this car goes in that game.
А вот такие вот довольно простые гоночки.
Yeah.
It really is. Like,
Even in the movie, in all the movies, it gets like at the speed trap, it gets like over 300 kph.
There's actually like one really funny bit from the first film where he ends up saying something like, "Oh yeah, we know where, because we're taxi drivers, we know where they keep all the speed cameras." It's like, so we just like put our foot there. He's there like giving them the finger, going photo, photo.
Также стоит еще сказать, что здесь на каждом уровне спрятано такой значок GripShift, который тоже можно, почему бы и нет, собрать. Мы этого, понятное дело, не делаем, это долго. Это нечто вроде как собирать скейт в Тони Хоке.
Just imagine for a second how that would have gone. Like, you know, guys in prison, like, I'm famous, man. I'm on TV. You know, I'm in films and stuff. It's like, what are you doing here? Good question.
Yeah, he got a lot of trouble with the Justice, the guy who plays the main character.
But to be fair, those films are funny. If you've never seen them, by the way, even if you're a car lover or not, I'd recommend watching them. They're just funny in general. It's funny as well, we had to actually watch one in French class, and I was like...
You watched Taxi in a French class?
Yeah. No, it was like, this is classed as apparently education in our school. I had no problem with watching a film, although we had to watch, obviously, as you might expect, we had to watch with English subtitles, but even then, it's like, they weren't expecting, like, you know, him and his partner, like, getting into it and stuff. And it's like, are we allowed to watch this? Like,
из зимы перешли в пустыню, где просто на дороге навалена куча камней.
Was it the Mercedes gang, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the first movie, the Mercedes gang. In the second movie, the Mitsubishi
gang, yeah.
And in the third movie, on this one, it's the Santa Claus gang.
I mean, this is a massive jump spike. Like, you can imagine, okay, right, so we've got a gang that drives, like, you know, just German manufacturing stuff. So we've got, like, just Mercedes. The second one, okay, it's still car related. It's the Japanese now. The third one, Santa. Like, where the hell did that come from? Like, there was just a huge jump somewhere. Someone was like, why don't we release it around Christmas? No, let's make it set at Christmas. Santa can be evil. It's pretty mad.
Yeah, I mean, there are like some winter sports scenes in the movie.
Ну, кстати, ПБ у раннера 8.37. Поставил он его год назад на Xbox 360. Остальные раннеры делали это на Xbox One.
E-League earlier, he actually put his $40 donation towards the Eurobeat marathon for Stepmania that's coming on later tonight. We still have 2 incentives there that needs to be met, which is to have frame perfect from last event to play. It's right now $175 out of 1,000. And the second one for the Eurobeat Marathon, which is right now at 445 out of 1,000. So if you want some more Stepmania madness for later on, make sure to get those donations in.
Чуть-чуть подруинен был тайминг, когда он в воздухе, можно было видеть, должен был приземлиться на платформу, но он улетел. Зацепился только передними колесами.
Not too bad so far. There we go. So I got to hit that jet point, and then I always have to wait for this crusher thing because I don't know why the cycles is always a bit awkward. So you are supposed to like go the long way around, but if I can.
И время.
There we go. And time. Not bad. 9:30. But yeah, that was GripShift. Like I said, it's only a small indie title. I think.
Вот такие вот маленькие небольшие гоночки. ГГ.
And there's also a PSP version. One thing to mention, each version of the game, the 360, PSP and PS3 all have completely different levels, so the run is not the same on all three consoles, which is kind of interesting. Not only that, the PSP also has a slight bug at times where the music crashes the game after like 20 seconds. I don't know why, but if you turn the music off in that, then it works just fine. I don't know. Yeah, you know, indie developers and all that stuff. But also, I see we got a $5 donation too, right at the end. What was the donation?
Yeah, it's once again from your friend Rastats with another $5. Second raffle entry.
Вот там, кстати, $5 прилетело от Раста, который ранил трекманию, собственно, сегодня вообще на этом марафоне.
But yeah, good chance that Rustats going to end up winning that. But if you still want to win it, then it's there. Feel free to check it out as well. But yeah, thanks again to ESA for having me. Thanks to Cousin for doing co-commentary and for providing information about Taxi 3, and to the awesome audience as well.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
But yeah, I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of the marathon. Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thank you so much for that amazing run. Stay tuned, everyone, because coming up is Fist Forged in Shadow Torch by Soneris.
Have you checked out